Welcome back, class. I'm at your guide here on Y Caliber. This is Star Wars The Old Republic. We're doing the Trooper's Tale, and we need to pop down and talk to General Garza on Coruscant. So, I'll see you on Coruscant.
Here? Or Agent Balker?
The Senate situation is more complicated than I could explain via holo.
Not really.
I couldn't be certain my office wasn't being monitored.
Let's just start
What I said before was accurate. The Senate has called a hearing to investigate the actions of Special Forces, Havoc Squad specifically.
What did you do, Tano?
But what I couldn't say was that the senator behind these proceedings is actually an undercover agent for the Empire. The entire hearing is a sham.
This is all nonsense. Can I just leave?
This isn't a joking matter.
You sure?
We have the evidence right here. His name's Zion. He represents a tiny little rock in the middle of some very profitable trade lanes.
Marvelous.
With the help of Imperial intelligence, Senator Zion has slowly gained influence. Now he's turning that influence against us.
It's just another shot from dear old General Racton. Zion gets Havoc suspended. Racton gets the break he needs to turn the war back his way.
What's our move? Arrest Zion?
Not exactly. The military doesn't have that kind of authority. And detaining Zion would only fuel his accusations that we abuse our power.
Oh, good.
I want you to attend the hearing just as the Senate has asked. We can't risk him getting away. Go and conduct yourself respectfully.
Do I have to do
when
the
it's
second
your turn
part?
to speak, present the evidence the SIS has gathered. The Senate will have to investigate, and we'll be free to resume operations.
Do we have a backup plan in case the evidence isn't enough?
The evidence is indisputable. That won't be an issue.
You're not that naive.
Remember, Senator Zion will do his best to paint you as a loose cannon. Don't do anything to prove him right.
So do everything.
I'll be
to prove
waiting
him
in my
right.
office. Report back to me as soon as the hearing is complete. Dismissed.
Or do very specific things to prove him right?
Have fun, Major.
Is that what you're telling me, General? Speak to the senators in the Senate, I assume. I mean, where else? Where else would it be? Hopefully there, because otherwise I'll be a little cranky babied. All the way into the back. Haven't been there in a while. Not since we were Jediing it up. The Jedi seem to spend more time with these counselors than the troopers do. I won't speculate as to why that is. Classism. Marx was right. Alright, so let's go and see what the senators have to say about us. I still want to find this helmet. I like it. Can't seem to find it. Don't know what it's called. Hello, senators. So this is Zion's followers. Or Zion himself. Oh, why would a non-human turn against the Republic?
Welcome, Major. We appreciate you taking the time to come and respond to our concerns in person. Senator Zion, you may proceed.
Thank you. As many of you are aware, Havoc Squad is widely considered to be the finest infantry team in the Republic military.
Thank you.
Their reputation earns them a great deal of leeway. So much that they have become a danger to the Republic itself.
Hold on.
My friends and colleagues, what is it that Havoc Squad actually does, day in and day out? Disturbingly, almost no one knows for sure. We all remember the mysterious disappearance of Havoc Squad's previous commander. No doubt, a crime was committed and covered up.
Yeah.
And that nonsense with the so-called Gauntlet superweapon. An astronomically expensive operation to destroy a science project whose danger was never substantially proven. And it was only after that reckless operation that the Empire attacked us with full force. Why wasn't the Senate consulted beforehand? I will end with this simple fact. Since the war broke out, Havoc Squad hasn't made a single trip to the front lines. If all of the Republic's battles are being won and lost without the help of our best team, then it's time we made changes.
Thank you, Senator Zion. Major, if you'd like to make a response, you may begin now.
Okay.
The senator speaks very persuasively, but not truthfully. I have evidence here proving that Senator Zion is a paid agent for the Sith Empire.
This is outrageous. Are we really going to tolerate wild accusations like this?
The commander of Havoc Squad deserves more than to be dismissed out of hand.
Preposterous. I called this hearing to present facts, not paranoid delusions.
The imps paid you to shut us down. That's what this is about.
Please, let's all remain calm. I see no reason we couldn't delay these proceedings momentarily to evaluate this new evidence.
Aha.
Guards, seal the area and allow no one to leave until we are prepared to reconvene.
That's what you get.
Senator Zion, in light of this evidence, I must order that you be detained by the Senate Guard pending charges for high treason.
Yeah,
But
eat
this
it.
is insane! I'm no traitor! Whatever you've seen, it must be a forgery. Some kind of military conspiracy.
I hear it's pretty
Please
good
accept
evidence.
our apologies, Major. I hope you understand that you were called here with the best of intentions.
You have a duty to ensure that we're acting in the Republic's best interest.
I'm not going to tell
That's
you what
right.
we're doing.
And rest assured that your tireless efforts in the Republic's defense are greatly appreciated.
Given the change in circumstances brought about by new evidence, I hereby adjourn this meeting immediately. Major, you're dismissed.
More like, Major, you're promoted. No promotion for that inconvenience? Alright. I'll admit, that was a bit of a stretch. Just a tad stretchy. Alright, let's see where we go from here. Oh, the usual place. Oop, oop, whoa! So, hopefully, we'll get to do something that's not talking to senators soon. Maybe go storm some beaches, make some beachheads, have a beach volleyball competition, help a beached whale.
Major, Lieutenant Mai, I'm General Garza's new assistant. It's a real honor to meet you.
I never knew General Garza even had an assistant.
Yes, she told me she usually prefers not to have one, but I suppose circumstances have changed. The General had to leave to deal with an urgent situation on Corellia. If you'd like, I can connect you with her via holo.
That'd be great, Lieutenant.
One moment, please.
Oh man, we're going to
Major.
Corellia soon.
I understand our dilemma has been taken care of. Reports are already circulating about Zion's secondary income. Racton could have buried us with this one. If the SIS hadn't come through, if you hadn't convinced the Senate to review their evidence, we would be finished. Well done.
Catching traitors is just standard operating procedure.
Salt,
Hopefully,
if you will.
this will be the last traitor we have to deal with for a long while.
Looking at you,
Join me on
Tanovic.
Corellia as quickly as possible. General Racton has taken the field personally. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for.
Rock and
Get
roll.
Havoc to Corellia on the double, General.
I'll give you a detailed briefing after you touch down. Garza out.
General Racton? It sounds like you better hurry, Major. Good luck.
Thanks, Lieutenant Mai. Alright. We're heading to
Okay.
Corellia. Going to Corellia. Ha! We'll just take the old shortcut. And hope that it doesn't bite us in the butt like it often does. But it didn't the last time. So maybe this time it won't either? You never know. Hi Kira. Hi T7. Hi robots. Can I do anything with any of this stuff? No, that's all in the fleet, you say? Okay. Fine. That's fine. When we get to Corellia, that's when you know we're coming towards the end of a particular story. So, oh, everybody wants to talk. Let's talk to everybody. You gonna betray me,
Everything's
Tano?
ready, boss. I've got Lord Albrecht's location on Alderaan and all of the files that prove the debt.
Cool.
I just have to walk in, show the files, act tough, and we can both become a little bit richer.
Richer is always better.
See you when I've got the credits.
Make sure it's more than like 200 like last time. That was not very impressive. Tanovic.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah?
Turns out there's two Lord Albrechts. A father-son team. A crazy old man and stuck-up little punk team, really.
Okay, yeah.
Neither of them had a single credit, and both of them had promised to sell the guns to 3 different buyers apiece.
How'd you deal with them?
It took a lot of wrangling, but I managed to get those 2 saps into the same room with all of their buyers.
Ooh.
Then I lobbed a couple of grenades in. Most of the buyers' credits were still in one piece afterward, so I'm calling it a win.
Well, good enough.
Sounds like another job well done, Vic.
Let's hope the next rundown isn't so tough. The stress might ruin my looks.
They might. This guy's the worst. But whatever. Didn't even get any credits out of that. Man, Tanovic. You're lucky I have to deal with you. Right? Okay.
Just tell me what needs to happen.
Xavier, eh?
Is there any way I can lend a hand?
Oh, too bad.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
It's important that all of Havoc's squad be ready. Oh! Huzzah! I'm so happy to hear that, dude.
It's great to hear that things went well, Yoon.
Sure, dude. We're gonna proceed so hard. They won't know what hit them. Hey, level 46. Everybody's got the glowing stuff. Okay, you.
Just got off the holo with Torf. He asked me to thank you for getting him out of that labor camp.
Yeah.
He's starting to see the danger the other Deadeyes are in. Anxious for us to find them.
We could use him when we rescue the rest of the Deadeyes.
SIS already has him tied up in debriefs. Pretty much exchanged one cell for another.
Alas.
It was a mistake to trust a snake like Zane, but Torf's heart was in the right place. I just hope this mistake doesn't get any of those men killed.
Don't we all? I still have to talk to you, eh?
Outstanding news, sir. We've got a positive fix on the Deadeye's location.
Great.
Garza's people just finished decrypting the coordinates we sent them.
Let's go.
The data points to an Imperial outpost on Hoth.
Oh, never mind.
Another labor camp, most likely.
First Tatooine, now Hoth. The Imperials must really have it out for the Deadeyes.
And me.
Picking off a few dozen Imperial officers will do that. Once we get those men out of there, we can put all this craziness behind us. I just hope we're not too late.
I just hope we don't have to spend more than 10 minutes on Hoth. Because Hoth is the worst. What level is this? 47.
Our opportunity has arrived, sir. We've received intelligence reports that Colonel Rebus is about to test his latest project.
Excellent.
A secret proving ground has been established on Hoth. Security will be extensive, but nothing compared to Rebus's usual protection.
Great.
Sounds like you've got your opening.
Neutralizing Colonel Rebus will devastate the Empire's weapons programs. Even I cannot calculate the number of lives that this mission could save.
Well, that's not your
By
job.
robbing our enemies of their most despicable weapons, we will rob them of victory, ensuring freedom for generations to come.
Hoorah. Good luck, 4X. Not that you need luck.
It was a trap, sir. Colonel Rebus was even more devious than I had expected.
But you're alive, so...
You mean it was all a setup?
All of the hints and clues that led me to Rebus were fabricated. It was all a scheme to capture my power core. As soon as I defeated the last of the Imperial security teams and confronted Rebus, he activated a specially built device that overloaded my primary energy controls.
No.
I was frozen.
Gasp.
How did you manage to turn the tables on him?
As Rebus and his final few guards approached, I discovered that I still had control over a handful of secondary subsystems. By manipulating those systems, I was able to trigger a full emergency shutdown and a rear servo lock, violently propelling me forward just as Rebus came to face me.
Good job.
You actually escaped by collapsing on the guy?
It was a desperate ploy, but it was successful. As I'd hoped, shutting down my power core caused Rebus's device to shut down as well. All systems were restored within 96 seconds. Rebus's surviving guards were still attempting to lift me off of him at the time, so I dealt with them and carried the colonel back to base. Mission accomplished.
Good job, 4X. You're the best.
That is definitely one for the records, 4X.
With Rebus in custody, the entire galaxy is a safer place. It will
Yay.
be some time before I can locate an even more impressive target. As soon as I do, you'll be the first to know.
Okay. Make sure that I am, though, because it's... You know, we gotta know this stuff. 1,000. That's pretty good. Mismatched pants.
The journal published my article.
Yay!
I've already received dozens of holo messages from medical officers and units across the galaxy. I never expected such a positive reaction.
Of course you did.
That's fantastic news, Alara. You should feel very proud.
I would never have learned so much if you hadn't brought me onto the squad. I really owe you a tremendous debt, sir. Thank you. Truly.
Hey, anytime. Gotta have the power of positive leadership. And I guess also the power of going to Hoth. So just as a hint, I looked it up because, once again, it's all but impossible to get to it following the map. Go to Outpost Kresh, head east, and then go all the way south to the Icefall Plains, and that way you should be able to get to the mission without being flagged for PvP or murdered by level 6 million turrets and bosses and such in super heroic elite areas. So there you go. This is apparently how it's done. If you want to avoid going through the Imperial Zone. Just like when we did that 2-second mission for ARIC JORGAN on Tatooine. ARIC JORGAN really is the worst. So we have to be careful here, again, because this is Imperial territory. So, you know, the goal is not to get murdered by everything here. Is this some type of... Oh, it is. Hopefully this will take us where we're going. It seems like... Okay, so there are some imp enemies here. But it looks like... Dang it. Dang it.
Stand by.
Almost made it without having to fight any more imps. May as well just get these ones out of the way. Okay. Is that gonna be enough for us there? So, we've made it. Icefall Plains, the bitter end. Hopefully this is the bitter end of anything we ever have to do for ARIC JORGAN ever again. Like, he'll just leave us alone from this point on. Good? Good. Of course they have the enemies that slow you down as well. Because why wouldn't they? Hello! Alrighty. Hello. I'm here to kill you. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words. Hi, hello, yes. Please pay attention to the person standing right next to you. There you go. There you go, wee babby. Wee babby Imperialsman. How many more of these really need to get through? At least the one there, maybe? People hiding on this side? No. I was able to bypass that waste of time. Perhaps I can for these as well. Excellent. That's 2 fights bypassed. But it looks like maybe not this one. Hello! Yeah, okay, don't worry. I'll get ARIC JORGAN.
Moving out.
Grudgingly.
Good go.
Do you want this thing? You can have it. No one else wants it.
Oh. That's really
it's the only reason I'm giving you any of this stuff.
That's really thoughtful.
No one else wants it, and it's taking up room in my inventory. What did Zane do this time?
You two still breathing?
More or less. Didn't expect to see you here, sir.
And yet...
Alright. Care to tell me what you two are doing here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
My job. Don't you get it? This operation was never about rescuing POWs. We've been after one thing, Dusk 9.
Strike 9?
Impossible. That place is just a myth.
Is it? We'll never know now, thanks to you two.
If that's true, then you lied to the Deadeyes about their mission's real objective.
Of course. We could hardly expect a bunch of grunts to keep their mouths shut. Next to the Emperor's location, Dusk 9 is the Empire's best-kept secret. Hundreds of Black Ops projects are born there.
It's also a prison, according to the rumors. The things that supposedly go on there, too horrible to be real.
We're more interested in the intel hoarded there. We seeded thousands of bugged soldiers into the Imperial penal system, hoping for a bite.
The Deadeyes are one of the Republic's top sniper squads. Couldn't you have found someone less valuable?
We thought their notoriety might earn them a ticket to Dusk 9. We were mistaken. We were using the wrong bait. The brass at Dusk 9 weren't interested in common soldiers. But how could they resist an SIS agent? So, I bugged myself, staged a bogus rescue operation, and let myself be captured. I was awaiting transfer when you two geniuses showed up.
You can still go on with your mission.
You don't think the Imperials will be just a teensy bit suspicious that you rescued the Deadeyes, yet conveniently left me behind?
No.
Now, I have no choice but to abort my mission and try again somewhere else.
Sir, we can deal with Zane later. Let's just find the rest of the squad and get out of here.
Jorgan, sir, they're dead. The cold, they didn't make it.
What? Trace? Copland? They're gone? But I thought... Zane.
We don't have time for this. Double time it, soldier.
Stay out of this, sir.
No, I'm your CO.
You killed them. You promised them a rescue that never came, and now they're dead for it.
How many other soldiers have died for you? Huh? 100? 1,000?
You already said thousands.
You can't kill me, Jorgan. Too many witnesses.
As far as we're concerned, sir, the Imperials killed him.
What? Wait, you can't just... Major, do something!
Put the gun down, Jorgan. Zane has a lot to answer for, but this isn't the way.
Fine. He's not worth it anyway.
There you go.
Much obliged. As for you, you think you can pull a blaster on me and walk away? I'll see you in prison for that.
You'll have every soldier in the Republic gunning for you if this gets out.
Right. Consider my lips sealed.
Let's get these men back to their squad. I'll call for an evac.
Do that.
They're off, sir. Mission accomplished.
Great. Let's never speak again.
You doing all right?
Honestly, I'd rather not talk about it right now, sir. Let's just get out of here.
Great. Okay, back to the ship. Or the recording could not stop. Back to the ship with us.
Sir, I'd like to apologize for my behavior earlier.
Apology
when I
not
heard about
accepted.
Trace and Copland,
You're fired.
I just lost it. Would have done something stupid if you hadn't stopped me.
Losing a friend is no easy thing.
I can accept it when a comrade falls in battle, but those men were sold out.
Yeah,
I'd have been no better than Zane if I pulled that trigger. I'd just be another thug doing whatever it took to get his way.
You're a good soldier, Jorgan. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. There's always going to be men like Zane calling the shots in the Republic. Can't kill all of them. Better work with the system than against it.
You said it.
I can still count on you, right?
Absolutely, sir. Don't know that I'll ever trust the brass again. But I trust you, sir. You kept me from making the biggest mistake of my life. I won't forget that.
Cool. Cool. When we return, Corellia. Till then, all the best.